Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick here with a huge video for Alien Covenant and the Alien universe in general. So, Ridley Scott was asked about the Alien in a new interview with Ode, the UK outlet, and the video is up on YouTube. You can find the full interview. He talks generally about Alien Covenant, what drew him to the project, why he made certain choices, etc, etc. But when asked specifically about the Xenomorph itself and what made him come back to that, like what drew him to reintroducing the character into this movie, he talked a lot about how he was very disappointed in the subsequent films, how they treated the Xenomorph in general, how they tried to cage it up and study it and everything. And what he wanted to do was, he looked at the response to Prometheus. People said that they really were missing the Xenomorph and the chest bursters, facehuggers, eggs, all that sort of thing. So he wanted to reintroduce it, but he wanted to do it in a different way. So this is going to be a huge spoiler. Obviously, if you don't want to know who created the Xenomorphs, click off the video, because it is kind of revealed in Alien Covenant to an extent, but hearing it from Ridley Scott himself basically seals the deal. So again, major spoilers here. He says, quote, "The engineers didn't make them, David made him." So that basically confirms that David is the creator of the Xenomorphs, the alien creature that we've seen in all of the films. David is the creator of that beast. So honestly, my thoughts on this, I am not really surprised. I was getting very nervous that this would be the outcome ever since I saw some of the marketing and we started to hear more about Alien Covenant. You know, David basically spending 10 years on the engineer's planet all by himself, testing stuff with the black goo. He had this creepy workshop. He was learning about the engineer's ways. He was creating different life forms with the black goo. You could see the leaked set photos of his creations. You saw eggs in the trailer. Where did the eggs come from? Etc. etc. And since I have seen Alien Covenant, spoiler alert, David is responsible for the creation of the eggs in Alien Covenant, but I thought that they were going to say, well, David just created the Xenomorph in this movie, because you can tell that the Xenomorph in Alien Covenant looks very different than the other ones in the past films. And I thought that was how they're going to explain it. They're going to say, well, he merely recreated what has already been done before, or he made his own kind of subspecies or strain or variant of the classic Xenomorph. But Ridley just came out and basically said, nope, David is the creator of the Xenomorph, and that's that. So, man, I don't know how to feel about this. I'm really conflicted. I'm just like, wow, that kind of, you know, robs the alien creature of basically all the mystery and kind of wonder behind it. I think that myself and a lot of fans of the franchise are really hoping that the alien creature would have sort of this ancient background, like a Lovecraftian creature that has existed through the ages. And my personal running theory was that the engineers merely stumbled across the Xenomorph species and used it as weapons in their civil war and things like that. Like, they just came across them, used them as weapons. They didn't actually create the Xenomorph. I was hoping that the Xenomorph true origins would never be revealed per se, and that they would just be this ancient creature in the galaxy, like the deadliest killing machine in the galaxy. But to hear that David is responsible for the creation of them, man, I just don't know how to feel about that at this moment. I'm just like really conflicted about this. I don't know. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. I mean, we're definitely gonna be discussing this on the upcoming episodes of the Alien vs. Predator Underworld podcast, and I'll be talking to my other YouTube buddies that cover this stuff. But man, I just don't know how to feel about this right now. I'm just very conflicted, because that just changes my whole perception of all of the Alien movies. It's not just Covenant. That just changes everything for the entire universe. Like, all the extended universe is just thrown out the window basically. David created the Xenomorph in 2104. That is the timeline now. I just don't know how to feel about that. But leave your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about this? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you mixed? Did you see it coming? Did you not see it coming? Be sure to post all those down below. Thank you guys again for watching, and for more on Alien Covenant, because there definitely will be more, and the larger Alien and Predator universe, stick with the Hybrid Network.